Hello everyone, welcome to my channel again, to my live stream. This is Risa. If this is your first time seeing this, and if you're watching the VOD later on, thank you so much as well. Um, so today we will be playing Stray again, and continuing from where I left off, which was trying to get on the elevator. um, and So that is something I was struggling a little bit with. If I am still struggling, um, this time around, I do have some ideas of some other things I can talk about. So you can just watch me struggle, watch me suffer, and I'll have this in the meantime. Oh, the cat. Um, Oh yeah, but one of the things I did want to mention, feel free to leave it in the comments below after later on. But I am trying to come up with a name for the cat. And some of the contenders so far were bucket or pots, because I knocked over a lot of buckets and pots. Um, Someone said spider cat. Someone said Sprigatito from Pokemon, because I did poll some viewers on possibly doing Pokemon names for the cat. I do like Sprigatito. This is also an orange cat, but I don't think, does Pokemon have any orange cats? I think, you know what, is Incineroar, shoot, what is Incineroar's baby version? Incineroar, was it Torracat? No, Torracat's the first one, or the second one. The baby version of Incineroar. Incineroar is orange, so maybe the baby version, which I don't quite remember, was orange. Oh, yep, yeah, here we are. So, I'll be continuing from here. But yeah, so if anyone has other names for the cat, so far it has been, it has been buckets, pots, spider cat, Sprigatito so far, and I'm considering other possible Pokemon as well. So, yeah. Another one I could think of is I hate Zerks. Alright, so I am gonna try this. Alright, here we go. So anyways, so some of the ideas of what I was going to talk about while I am struggling with this was some upcoming cosplay plans. So yeah, I don't really share on other public social media much until like I have some work in progress photos up, because I came from the era where I wasn't really taking work in progress photos. But yeah, so this one, the only cosplay that I'm working on this year, aside from a bit noisy, aside, no, keep going, keep going. I swear I'm pressing the, I was pressing the, okay. The only one I am actively currently working on, aside from like maybe minor touch-ups, like minor fixing repairs, is Eve from Dr. Lucent. And I think, yeah, I think I've wanted to do Eve ever since he came out, ever since his photo was released, because I was sort of watching Dr. Lucent, like, while it was in its development beta phase. Keep going, keep going. Man. But yeah, So I've been wanting to do Eve since, I guess, like Noctilucent since beta phase because he was, I think, okay, there are other mermen in Yaoi, but he is the only one who has a design that I like. Um, I guess technically Raphael from Love and Deep Space exists, but I don't know anything about Love and Deep Space, and I don't really care about that game. I'm sure it's great. I'm sure it has a lovely gameplay and a lovely experience for people that are interested. I'm not interested, um, and it's just a not interested thing. And so yeah, so there's definitely other merman in Yaoi, but no, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Oh man. But yeah, so Eva's the only merman in Yaoi that I like the design of enough to wear on myself, because obviously the deal with cosplay is that you have to wear it, um, and you have to A, make it, and B, wear it, or someone has to wear it because it's like a real life thing. Um, so he is the one that I like the design enough to want to make it and wear it. So yeah, and he's just so pretty, and his story, his backstory, you know, I like a tragic backstory. He has a pretty tragic backstory. So, all right. No, get off, get off. Oh man. Yeah. So he has a pretty tragic backstory. He has a great design. I think the only thing I don't know much about yet is his personality because I've only seen it through like stories and videos from events. So I haven't really gotten him on my home screen yet. So I don't know about his home screen interactions, and I don't know about his like his camp story interactions since I don't have camp. Um, so yeah, I guess technically the wiki has like his home screen dialogue, um, but like it's in recorded format, right? It's in transcript format, and not really. No, go away, go away, go away! Oh man. Yeah. So he's in transcript format, but yeah. So I've seen, yeah. So I've seen like YouTube recordings and stuff like that. So I kind of know a little bit of the backstory and stuff like that, and it's pretty tragic. And yeah, I like a tragic backstory, and he is so pretty. But yeah, but oh, and of course the other thing is making it. Um, I have the skills to make it, and I have the materials to make it. Is the other thing. Um, so another upcoming cosplay plan I had, well, a cosplay plan that I was supposed to do was Ursula. But Ursula has things that I don't know how to do yet that I have to learn. So Ursula has things that I wanted to do, but I don't have the skills and I don't have the materials for yet. Whereas Eve, I do have the materials and I do have the skills to make all of them. He's just a lot of things to do. So if anyone has seen what Eve's design looked like, it's a lot. And because it's so much, even though I know how to do it and even though I have the supplies to do it, because it's so much, he has now become what this year's project will be. Like this year will be solely dedicated, like to making him. Um, no, go away. I hate how sad he sounds when he's. But yeah, so there's a lot. So this year he's if the timing works out right and stuff like that, he's also going to be a competition piece. So I do plan on entering him into a competition when he's done. And if the competition that I want to enter him into happens, because there hasn't been any information or updates on that competition yet, that masquerade. And the other thing is, that I'm extra excited is that all my previous so I did so fun fact oh didn't I? No 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 no. Okay, so fun fact, I did used to do cosplay masquerades with actual skits, because back then I didn't know how to do craftsmanship, so I did skits instead. Um, and now that I've come back to doing masquerades, I do miss doing skits. I do miss doing like a proper performance that's not just like 30 seconds. However, because of the complications that a mermaid tail poses, and because most stages are not accessible enough to be able to do a skit in a mermaid tail, I've not been able to do a skit. But the masquerade competition that I wanted to enter it last year, it looks like they have a ramp now, which means that this skit, that if the masquerade happens for this con, if it happens, then I will be able to have a skit. And Eve has a good backstory for a good skit. So, and Eve is not well loved enough. I know popular cosplays or franchises will be are more well received, you know. But I don't really care that Nocturne isn't all that popular. I don't care that it's kind of a dying game, anyways. And like, I don't care if no one will recognize it because I just want to do it. I love his design that much. I enjoy his backstory that much. So I just want to do it anyways, even though it's not going to be quote unquote popular. So, and even though it's going to be a hassle. So the skit idea, hopefully it happens, and the cosplay, hopefully it pulls through together. I think I should be able to finish it this year, but it will probably take all year to do it. So, yeah. So that is what this year will be dedicated to. All right. Please let me survive this time. Falling off the cliff. No, 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 no. Oh, I was so close. Okay, you know what? I think it'll work if I go towards... They seem to run off the edge of the cliff more. Okay, I think running off the edge of the cliff, or them running off the edge of the cliff, is what's going to get it to work. Watch me spend the entire stream trying to get through this. Alright, so that's this year's cosplays. Unlike other people, I work quite slowly. And partially that is because I'm newer to craftsmanship. Or clarification, I'm newer to some parts of craftsmanship, so like sewing, I'm still very, oh my god, are you kidding me? I'm still very new to the sewing parts of craftsmanship. Okay, cool. It looks like that's working. Oh god, the red is scaring me a lot. Oh my god, are you kidding me? I was so close. My god, this... Okay, let me give my thumb a break. This is very thumb intensive. Okay. Alright, let me pause for a moment to... because my thumb is... Whew. Okay. So, yeah, so that is this year's. And obviously, you know, cosplay plans change all the time, since, like, really it's, like, cosplay is a hobby, you know? And, yeah. So obviously, that ended up being the plan this year, after other plans got shifted around and stuff like that. But other upcoming cosplay plans is I do technically have a Ursula Ursula cosplay from Little Mermaid that was last year. I thought it was gonna be fully done, but then I kind of got crazy and got some crazy ideas, and so now my plan for Ursula is that I'm gonna make her fully waterproof, because right now she's not fully waterproof, and that is gonna take quite a lot, and B, I had another cosplay that I wanted to do underwater lights for, but that cosplay plan is now on the back burner, and I am deciding that I want the underwater lights to go to Ursula instead, because in both the original movie and in the ice skating show, and basically almost every version of Ursula, there are scenes where her tentacles glow, and I want to bring those lights underwater, and that is going to require a lot of skill, equipment, and other things that I don't have yet. So that is going to be possibly a while. And the other thing is, I also want the tentacles to be either puppetry or animatronic. If I go the animatronic route, I'm going to have to figure out how to make that waterproof too. If I go the puppetry route, that is going to be fairly easy to make waterproof, because it's just plastic and fishing line. So yeah, and yeah, so that is that. I know, Kitty. I know you want to go up there. But right now, I'm just giving my thumb a little bit of a break. So yeah, but yeah. So Ursula, I want to make her animatronic tentacles, and I want to make her light up. The dress technically already lights up. I have waterproof fairy lights that I use for Mimikyu, when I did an underwater shoot with Mimikyu, and that was what was supposed to be the underwater lights for another cosplay that is now in the back burner, because turns out waterproof fairy lights, if you get the cheap kind, are not that great. About half the lights ended up getting waterlogged and no longer work, so yeah. So I want to make something that will survive the water. So yeah, but again, requires more skill and more equipment that I don't have. And then next after that is I have two So I have never made a fursuit before, but I do have two fursuits that I want to make. Well, one is a scaly, technically. But my second ever cosplay that my mom made was Makona from Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicles slash Clamp. Well, X slash 1990. No, not X slash 9. XXX Holic. Yeah, so it's Makona is from XXX Holic and Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicles, and I think probably some other things that Clamp made. Anyways, so my mom made a Clamp. However, that was back in 2009, and I really want to upgrade it, and I think I have the skills to learn how to upgrade it. So I don't have the skills to upgrade it yet because I've never made a fursuit, but I now finally have fur, and I have a little more sewing skill than I did in 2009. Because even though my mom made it great, it was still 2009, and it's also kind of destroyed now. So yeah, it doesn't look like a thing anymore. Because I'm pretty sure we cut it up to rags or something. But anyways, so I want a fursuit version of Makona, and I want to remake that. Because yeah, it would just be so cool to have that. And then the scaly quote unquote fursuit is Garchomp. So, regarding Garchomp, it's one of my favorite. Okay, I wouldn't say it's in like my top 6 favorite Pokemon, but it's in my top 20. Because like with 1,000 Pokemon, there's a lot of Pokemon I like. And then a couple Pokemon that I love, and then a couple Pokemon I really, really love, and then a couple Pokemon where I really, 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 really love them, and then a favorite Pokemon. Garchomp is in one of the ones that I like a lot, because it's just so cool, and it's strong, and yeah, it has a really sick design. And when I finally got my Linden monofin, it was a shark theme. It was a shark themed monofin, and I really wanted to do a shark Pokemon. Turns out, Pokemon only has 2 shark Pokemon, Garchomp and Sharpedo. Sharpedo doesn't have a fin, and its pre-evolution has a fin, but it's like a piranha, not really a shark. But Sharpedo does not have a fin, and Garchomp is not a water type. It's a land shark. So it doesn't swim at all. But I have a really cool plan for a Garchomp CMV to do underwater. Even though Garchomp is not waterproof, I don't care that Garchomp is weak to water and or half weak to water. I don't know what the dragon typing does. Or at least half of Garchomp is weak to water. I don't care. It's a shark. I'm gonna take it underwater anyways. And yeah, that one. And the other cool thing about that one is that it is also going to be landable, because I also want to make the rest of Garchomp. So basically, my plan for Garchomp is that the top half is just going to be furry Garchomp, or scaly Garchomp technically, like how fursuit makers would make Garchomp, because thank the Lord, Garchomp is popular enough that other fursuit makers have made patterns available for Garchomp. Thank you. I don't have to figure out the pattern myself. Yes. So the top half of the body will be just following someone's the pre-existing Garchomp scaly fursuit patterns that already exist. The bottom half, on land, I'll be wearing the leg fursuit version, but underwater, I'm just gonna take off the leg version and just replace it with a Romy tail. So yeah, so that Garchomp is gonna be both walkable and swimmable, even though it's weak to water. Again, I don't care about that. And I have a really cool CMV plan for that one. I have a pretty cool CMV plan for Eve too, and I think I'm pretty sure I'll be able to get Eve's plan done this year. But yeah, so Garchomp also has a really cool CMV, even though it's technically not waterproof. Whatever, I don't care about that. It's my cosplay, I do what I want. Alright. So, I think those are the upcoming cosplays that I can talk about. And before I talk about some more, I am going to try to do this again. Okay, so some other cosplays plans that I have that are more. Oh no! Come on, move, move, move. So some other cosplay plans that I have that are more on the back burner. I have an Aiden cosplay from New Carnival already, but I do want to. There's a couple other New Carnival designs that I really love that I want to do. So first up, Blade, the Halloween nurse Blade specifically because it has a chainsaw, and I really want to update my chainsaw. Currently, my chainsaw is only Grell and Yuzuki, and I was desperately looking for another chainsaw cosplay of to clarify that I like because I know Chainsaw Man is a thing. But then the Halloween art for Blade came out, and this was 2023, 2024. If I spend this entire stream trying to get through this, I will be. Okay, alright, so a couple of other New Carnival plans. Blade, I want to update my chainsaw with the Halloween Nurse Blade. And when I do that, I think I will finally be able to record that process so that I can finally have a tutorial on my interchangeable chainsaw. Yeah, because I really do think that interchangeable cosplays save a lot of space. Alright, so another New Carnival cosplay. I met Witch Kuya, Eternal. EMA Kuya. The Witch Kuya from the Magical Girl event. Okay, that is the reason why I made a Kuya Ball plushie. Because that one is gonna go on my one day future eventual EMA Kuya cosplay. I forgot what the EMA stood for. But yeah, so Kuya, a lot of his designs are really cool, and I love it so much, but they are too hard for me. EMA Kuya, that one I can do, and I already have the plushie for it. And yeah, it just has a lot of resources that I would need. And that one is very much not a priority. Yeah, not a priority because I'm more interested in underwater stuff right now. Yeah, chances are, if it's not underwater, I'm not interested in working on it yet, unless, except for the weird situation of Alien Stage. And when I make my Alien Stage videos, I am gonna talk about that when I get there. And why, for some reason, out of the nowhere, Alien Stage has nothing underwater with it, but I was just really inspired and I really liked it a lot, and I just had to. Alright, so yeah, alright, so EMA Kuya, Nurse Blade, and then Dancer Garb came out. And for those who don't know, for a period of time, oh my god. Jesus Christ, man. Holy moly. This boss fight. Oh my god. Boss fight, I guess. This challenge is really yeah, so then Dance Garu came out. I was really obsessed with stunt rollerblading, or trying to stunt rollerblade, because I got into air gear. I did cosplay Ringo, because that was the easier one to do. Who I really want to cosplay from air gear is actually Akito and Agito. Come on. I only have one Zerk on me. Oh, hello. Hi there, Kent Game. Watching Cybercat 20XX. Great game. Yes, this is, I would say, chapter 1 through the beginning in the slums. That was great. I had a lot of fun with it. Um, and yeah, it was really enjoyable. And I really liked knocking things over and getting into shenanigans with people. But now I am stuck on this level and trying to get through it. I did end up looking up some guides on how I'm supposed to do it, and I'm trying to do that. So, but yeah. And another thing that I'm trying to do, if you want to check it out, is that I am trying to come up with a name for this cat. So if you have any ideas for a name for this cat, so far, some ideas are Bucket and Spider Cat and some Pokemon. So some of the Pokemon named so far were Sprigatito, and I also thought about the other Pokemon cats that exist. Yeah. I will read your comment in just a second. I'm almost there, I'm almost there. I think. No, 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 no! Oh my god. Okay, alright. Okay. KJ Can't Game says, I need to replay the game again. Been a few years now since this game was released. Hope there's more. Yes! Yeah, I started streaming this game. This game was actually the first game that I streamed kind of by accident, because my PlayStation has the option to like broadcast directly to it. And I haven't heard any updates about whether or not Stray has more to it. All I know is that it became available on Steam. Yeah, those monster grubbies are crazy. Yes, they are. Oh my gosh. I have certainly, there's a challenge in here. There's a reward here. Achievement, there you go. For dying 9 times. I'm pretty sure I died 9 times. Multiple 9 times. Holy moly. No, 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 no. Oh my god. But yeah, so right now, this is what I'm doing. It might be a while. So while I'm struggling through this, I am also talking about some other cosplay plans, some other game plans, some other video plans, and then my thoughts. I also planned on talking about New Carnival and Alien Stage and possibly Twisted Wonderland too. So I have no idea how long I will be struggling with this. So yeah, just something to fill the silence while this is going on. Alright. But yeah, and of course also possible cat names. I would love to hear if people have other cat names for this one. So that, because currently I'm just calling it the cat. Okay, I did find that the fastest way to knock a bunch of them over was running along the edge. But the thing is, I'm not all that great with action games. Thought the cat has a run button. It technically does, but once the Zerks latch onto you, you have to press the circle button to shake them off, and I am... So the reason why the majority of the games that I've been streaming are visual novels is because I'm not really a quick time person. It's something I struggle with a little. So, yeah. But yeah, so hopefully, yeah, from what I can tell, I think what I need to do is like A, stick to the strategy, and B, press circle fast enough when they get on me. I enjoy lots of visual novel games. I'm never good at the mainstream COD or Fortnite. Yeah. I have the closest thing I have done to a first person shooter is Resident Evil. Um, and the closest thing I've done to Fortnite is, I don't know, is Pokemon Unite? Pokemon Unite's more like League. It's not really a battle royale. I guess Stumble Games? No, Stumble Games, Stumble Guys. That's like Fallout? No, not Fallout. Fallout's the other game. Stumble Guys is like Fall Guys. Oh yeah, Stumble Guys is like Fall Guys. Oh my gosh. You might like Portal. It's more of a puzzle game. Yeah. I do also have Portal. I was in progress of playing Portal 1. And yeah, I'm still in the middle. I do already know what happens at the ending because everyone knows about Cake is a Lie. But yeah, so I was in progress of playing Portal, but then I got really sucked into New Carnival, and now New Carnival takes up the majority of my brain space. New Carnival and Pokemon. So yeah, so I need to finish Portal properly one day. Alright. What if the cat has a dash button? I need to find that dash button. Pokopia is an addiction. Help me. Yeah. I wish I had the Switch too, but I don't. Oh, okay. What I can talk about, I think I would like to talk about. Come on, die. Die. Oh no. Okay. I wish I could play Pokopia, but I don't have the Switch 2. The dialogue of the screenshots I've seen in Pokopia is so hilarious. But yeah. But yeah, I have oh yeah. So some of the video game plans I do plan on streaming. I'm gonna try to eventually finish Stray. And I'm gonna keep New Carnival as long as I'm interested in it. I'm gonna finish Dramatical Murder. But also I am okay, wait for this. That part's always a bit noisy, so I tend to be quiet for that. Oh my god. And then Tomodachi Life is next. More Second Life hilarity. Is Tomodachi the thing that kind of looks like the Wii characters? If anyone remembers Wii, the Wii designs, I think, I've seen a couple people make Tomodachi New Carnival character designs, and I was like, that looks like the Mii's from the Wii home screen, Wii Sports and stuff like that. But yeah. So. Alright. Noisy. guess they're all Miu characters with text-to-speech voices. It's so weird. Oh my god! So it is. It is Tomodachi Life. Is that a Nintendo game then? If they're using the Wii, the Mii characters. Okay. Man, this is taking forever. Okay, I'm gonna give my thumb a break again. Phew. Ah. Okay. Yeah, it's a Switch game. I think it's on Switch 1 too. Dang. I did not. I do technically still have my Wii, and I'm pretty sure it still works. And I do want to play like Wii Sports again. But yeah, that's kind of cool. But yeah, so yeah, speaking of games, I'm gonna pivot from the cosplay plans now. But yeah, so while I'm giving my thumb a break from this, because yeah, this pressing the circle button is very thumb intensive. But yeah, so some other games to look forward to on this channel. So yeah, as I mentioned, I'm going to continue with New Carnival. I'm going to continue with Dramatical Murder. And I think with Clear's Route, I have one more episode to go, or one more live stream to go, and then I'll be done with Clear's Route. And then I have a couple of other cool visual novels, and also some other collabs that I'm planning on doing. A while back, okay, looks like it's also for Switch 1 as well. Ooh, neat. Okay, I might have to check it out. The only downside is Switch games and PS4 games. Clarification: Switch games, it's not something I will be able to stream because I don't have a video capture card, and to be able to stream from the Switch, I would have to do video capture card stuff. The PS4, it has a built-in live stream broadcast function, which is why, for anyone who's seen any of my other streams, I do have a little VTuber model, PNG tuber model that is my tentacle monster form. Tomodachi carries over to the full release. Nice. Yeah, so that's why my profile is a little cat, because that's, I don't have the VTuber model set up when it broadcasts directly from my PS4. So, yeah. Yeah, the PS4 streaming button was groundbreaking. Yeah. And I think me streaming Stray, I would not have considered streaming again, because yeah, that was what got. Yeah, Stray was actually the first game I streamed because of the PS4 broadcast function. So that was really cool. So yeah. But yeah, so if you want to check out my other streams so you can see my PNG tuber model properly, and the cool layout and background and all that other stuff that I have, this one doesn't have the overlay because the PS4 doesn't have that, obviously, and I don't have a video capture card to be able to do it otherwise, but yeah. But yeah, so I would probably play, like, any Switch games, I'm probably going to play just for myself, because I don't have a video capture card. So I won't be able to stream them. I can only play them for myself, which I have been doing because I have, but I do also have plans for the Switch, for any Switch games that I have. So as mentioned, I do have a couple other visual novels. Paradise, I don't know how much of that I can stream because it is also not safe for work, and unlike Dramatical Murder, Dramatical Murder is actually pretty safe, as long as, because there's only certain parts where it gets spicy. Paradise, I don't know how safe it is for streaming, so I don't think, I have hesitations on whether or not that could be streamed. However, I used to stream live before, it's just too many wires. Yeah. That would, for now, because I'm primarily streaming visual novels, it's not that many wires. But yeah, if I were to get a capture card and get more complicated setup, I can see why that would begin to get a lot of wires. Like, luckily I don't have that much there. It's just my PC and another monitor. So yeah. still giving my thumb a break. But yeah, so I have Penumbra podcast. For those who don't know, it's audio drama. And I think back when I was still listening to Penumbra podcast actively, a group of fans made a visual novel fan game for it, and I've been wanting to play it for a while, and I kind of want to play it so that I could share it with you guys, and share it with people because it looks very cool. I think I listened to a demo of it, and it was like, oh, this is so cool. Or I think I played part of the beginning and was like, oh, this is so cool. More people need to know about it. And then the other day, so last year I got into Alien Stage, which is why I cosplayed Till and Mizi, and I'm upgrading my Mizi currently. And yeah, so normally, well, not normally. Recently, I've been really into cosplaying underwater stuff, but Alien Stage kind of took me on a little bit of a spin. And when I eventually make my videos about Alien Stage, I'm gonna explain more. But the other day, I found out some fans made an Alien Stage visual novel, also a fan game, unofficial, and I really want to try that out because it also looks very interesting. It is a little bit controversial though, but it looks very interesting, and it also looks like it's something that's up my alley. So, yeah. I'll get to those after I have finished Dramatical Murder. And then after that, though, I also have figured out a way to be able to do a Nuzlocke without doing a capture card. And so this year, at some point, I'm gonna plan doing a Pokemon Nuzlocke. I think most likely Sword and Shield, or most likely Shield. Because one tip I did see about doing Nuzlocks for the first time is to play a game that you're familiar with and comfortable with. And it also happens so that the Switch games are easier to Nuzlocke, apparently, supposedly. I haven't actually done yet, but yeah, supposedly the Switch Pokemon games are easier to Nuzlocke, so I feel like it'll be safer for me as a first-time Nuzlocke to try doing Shield, because A, I'm familiar with Shield, and B, supposedly it's easier. So I'm gonna try that at some point this year. It's gonna require a lot of downloading and setup to be able to do it without a capture card. Although if I end up doing a capture card, I just might do it on my Switch. I don't know. We'll see how exactly that pans out. But yeah, so those are some upcoming plans of games that I have for this year. Yeah. Okay. All right, I'm gonna try again. Come on. Working kind of. Oh my God. Come on, man. These mofos. These mofos. Alright, okay, give me my thumb a break again. I think the enemies regenerate, yeah. So from what I've seen, there's 2 rounds of enemies, and I have to wait until all of them are gone before I am able to get on. Before I'm able to get on the escalator. But yeah, so I think I am, for the most part, I think I'm able to clear the first, unless I goof, I'm able to clear the first wave of Zerks. But the second wave of Zerks, I am struggling with. Spam hop the holes. Yeah, I'm trying to do those, but I find that because I can't press the thing with the holes, jumping over the holes, because that is one of the strategies that I saw on the walkthroughs, is that I have to press both the 0 button and the X button to be able to jump over the holes. Whereas just running along the edge, I only have to press the 0 button. So I'm glad there's a backup option if I struggle with the holes. Yeah, but the real button that I need to spam is the circle button, because that's the one that's shaking off the Zerks. Whew, my thumb, goodness. It's been years. I forgot how to solve this one. Did you did you manage to finish the game? Because I know some people have finished it in like 5 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours. But also, I have a feeling those people know how to play games with more action moments. Don't worry, not looking at FAQ. All right. Oh god, my thumb. Ugh. Jesus Christ, this round. Oh my gosh. Alright, okay, you know what? I'm gonna look at that walkthrough again, just in case. Maybe someone else has another tactic that's not just... Like, is there a way for me to cheat this? Like, I wonder if I can glitch it. Okay, can't trap them. Run a big circle around the rooftop. There's a small hole in the rooftop for you to jump over. A few of the Zerks will fall into it. Okay, apparently you can download a mod. Jumped on the boxes to the left of the elevator. Oh, wait, can I do that? So if I just jump on the boxes and just shake them off here? Okay, yep, I finished the game. Okay. Okay. New strategy. Yeah, okay, you know what? I'm gonna try that and then be mad if it works. I might just clear out some of the first round of Zerks, though. New strategy. Yeah. Assuming I'm not stupid and do that. God damn it. Okay. Alright. Okay, yeah, because I think I might try to shake off some... Okay, run up there, and then go into the boxes, and just keep shaking them off at the boxes until the elevator's down. Yeah, because I think until the elevator's down, there's nothing I can do. So I think... Yeah, until the elevator's down, I'm gonna run around, and then I'm just gonna... Yeah. Good lord. I do find that a lot of them just like oh my gosh. Okay, if I can get up to there. Okay. Alright. Okay. As the kids say, time to lock in. Oh god, that feels really weird saying that. No! Damn it! Okay. Alright. Okay, I think I need to run around a little, but... Okay, I think I do still need to run around until the thing comes down. Okay. So, hang on until the thing comes down, then run up there and shake it off. Okay, but I think that might work. Okay. Oh my god, holy shit! Oh my god, I finally made it! Maybe once the elevator... Yeah. Holy shit, I finally... Oh! Holy shit! Yeah, those pesky aliens. How do I get though? Holy shit! Alright. Okay. Full time, I think. Cats, they never follow human rules. I know, right? Holy moly. Holy moly. God damn. The stupid guy that told me I have to jump over the holes and run around shaking them off, when this whole time I could have just run around on top of that box and called it good enough. Jesus. That guide I saw on IGN, by the way. Okay. Look, the view is beautiful from here. I remember now. The city. It was meant to be a shelter. Those look like stars, but they're only lights marking the hermetic roof ceiling off the city. Humankind built the shell to protect themselves from the outside, but it came at a cost. Nobody can go out. Yep, IGN knows crap. Yeah, oh my gosh. I remember when IGN used to be good, or not used to be good, when I used to go to it for like news and guides and stuff like that. Now, IGN has betrayed me multiple times. The outside was a disaster, completely barren, unlivable, and dangerous. But if you come from there, it must mean it's safe again. And my promise wasn't just to go to the outside, it was to open the city. I still don't understand why some memories are coming back and others aren't. I think some of your memories are not back yet because I kind of accidentally skipped some of them. Later on I might go back and replay some of the memories that I skipped that I missed. Oh, I will say one crappy thing about IGN. Sometimes some of the Pokemon guides are not right, and that's annoying. Okay, still don't understand why. Yeah, I think some of your memories are still missing because A, I have not gotten to there yet, and B, I kind of forgot to get some of them. But I'm certain now this is my purpose. I have to open the city. My only concern is if you open the city, those big blobs of eyeballs and moving flesh webs, the memories get so dark. Yeah, the hints regarding like what happened to the humans and the bacterias and all that stuff was, yeah, pretty unpleasant. But yeah, I'm not sure opening the city is a smart idea considering that there is still the Zerks going on. Come on, let's go back and find Momo. Now that we've connected the transmitter, we should be able to get help. New memory unlocked. Yeah, I kind of missed 2 memories. Oops. But I can replay. Ooh, can I knock over these buckets? Yes! I have not knocked over a bucket in so long! I am so happy to knock over buckets again. Yes! Yes! Thank you! Jesus Christ. Man, this was supposed to be a chill cat game, is what we all thought it was gonna be. Yeah. Okay, any more buckets I can knock over? Buckets. I want buckets. Oh gosh. Okay, those were the only buckets I was able to knock over. Okay. Wait, is this our memory? No, wait. This is... Oh, we're back at Momo's place. Slums Part 2. Okay. Ah! Yay! Okay. Alright, so I think... Oh, let me scratch again. Yes, I can do cat things again! Yes! Okay, this is what I wanted to play the game for cat things. Not running around for an hour flopping in front of Zerks. But I will say, if people enjoy action, that probably was a good sequence for them. But yeah. Okay. So I am debating ending here for now, because now I have finally beat this part. Jesus Christ. guy because I have a feeling going to Momo will kick off the next scene. Okay. Alright. So let's come up with a name for this cat. So that I can stop calling it the cat. I always like scratching everything. Yeah! And there is a achievement, I believe, for scratching in every chapter. And now I have scratched in this chapter. Yeah. Good cliffhanger. Yeah. Actually, you know what? Yeah, if I do end at this point, this would be a good cliffhanger. Alright. Okay. Yeah, I think... Yeah, actually, yeah, I think this would be a good pause for here for now, because, yeah. Because I also do have an early morning tomorrow morning. But, yeah. Okay. Laser the cat. Oh! I wish there was a laser. I guess the closest thing we have a laser is that little white button, that little white circle. I think that's the aim for the camera. I think that's the closest we have to a laser. But yeah, ooh, I also like that name. So yeah, more to add on. So yeah. Okay, so I got some other updates. So hi, KJ Can't Game. Thank you so much for joining. It was awesome chatting with you. So yeah, and also kind of cool talking about like other things as well. But yeah, I also stream on Sundays. And this upcoming one, I will be back with Dramatical Murder. No, wait. This upcoming one. No, wait. Okay, this upcoming one is New Carnival with their new event, and I'm extra excited because I have a sort of not cameo. So my PNG YouTuber model is a cephalopod, or squid, or technical monster, technically, and this New Carnival event has a tentacle monster. I am so excited. And that is why my thumbnail says they're joining me in the sea, because A, it's in the sea where my model lives. Because I have a very cool, like, well, not cool. It's an alright. It's a very, I think it's cool. um, for my underwater like aesthetics and stuff like that. But yeah, so I have a unofficial cameo as a tentacle monster. And the New Carnival event has a tentacle monster in it, so I'm very excited to play that. And then the week after that, Friday, I should be back on Stray, and then Sunday, I should be back on New Carnival. Yes! Tentacles! And I think I will also... Yeah, after the New Carnival event, I'm going to go ahead with the last Dramatical Murder clears route before we decide the next route that people want to see from Dramatical Murder, or move on to the other visual novels I have planned. So yeah, so there's that. And the other thing is I am also doing my long form videos again. So I do have a new one out released. If you're over 18 plus, the Stray games, totally safe for work for all ages, I guess. But at least my favorite BL manga, that video is up. But I would say for all of those series, please be over 18. And please definitely heed the warnings that I mentioned. But there are several series in there that I really want to spread the love for, including one that has a tentacle monster. Surprise! So yeah, so that one I want to share with people because there's definitely some underrated titles that I really think people should check out. And yeah, so there's that one. And then I am in progress some other upcoming videos I have. My Alien Stage videos, they'll be coming at some point this year. My mask video that I have done a lot of research into and have asked many guests to be in. That is green flag Fujoshis. I think I'm a purple flagged because my model is purple. And technically, with red flags, if your favorite color is red, then I guess those could be the Fujoshis for you. So if you like red flag Fujoshis, you know, nothing wrong with that. So, yeah. Alright, so I am done giving my thumb a break, and yeah, my index fingers are also a little bit crying. You're purple. Purple or purple? But yeah, so yeah, if you're interested, thank you so much for joining. Feel free to subscribe if you would like, because apparently the YouTubes like us when we tell people to do that. um, and yeah, feel free to check out any of my pre-existing videos and come join me in one of my upcoming live streams. And I also want to thank anyone that's in the VOD. So we have another name to add to the list of names for our cat now, Lisa the cat. So people in the VOD, feel free to leave a comment of what name we should name this cat, so that I can call it something other than the cat. All right. So thank you so much for joining, and I will see you guys on Sunday. Bye! Okay, let me get this to work.